Are Razorgor Chariots even better in patch 5.3? I realize this is something of a rhetorical question. This is a unit I pegged as a very good chariot in the previous video a while back, and they buffed it specifically along with a lot of tweaks to chariots generally. So how much better is it? Let's first go over what made it great in the first place. Recruited for let's just skip this section. On Ultra, it's 4 complete chariots at 6,144 hit points between them. Armor is 100, leadership 70, which for evil factions is quite high, speed 70, charge speed 108, so the charges are very aggressive, but general movement are behind, let's say, Centaurs and Warhounds. Melee attack starts at 34 with an attack interval of 4, and if you've seen chariot stats lately, you know that's an oddly high starting position. Splash ticket size of very large means that everyone gets a cut of the damage, even rival chariots, and max targets damaged by each entity is 4. Melee defense starts at 30, that's unchanged, but this is where it gets interesting. Weapon strength 70 is a good 16 better than the old value, split between base 26 and armor piercing 44, both values jacked up by 8. Bonus versus infantry of 25 is a single point better. Point being, these are base values, they apply in pitched combat, and will increase further the already not exactly bad power this chariot had in dirty fights with infantry blobs. Compared to most chariots, it was pretty potent like that already. But then you go to the charge bonus of 80, which is unchanged, and exactly what made this unit awesome to start with, when combined with being armor-piercing. Mass is still 2,000, but that is also part of why this unit was awesome, and other monstrous multi-entity chariots have been brought in line with it, rather than this chariot getting its mass changed. So is that why the weapon strength was buffed? Its relative position needed to be maintained as other chariots got better. That's fine with me. These are supposed to be really good, and now they're better. Besides causes fear, hiding forest, and woodsmen, so no halting your rampage because you bumped into a silly immobile tree. There's also Primal Fury, providing immunity to psychology, in practice, to terror, unless morale is very low already, plus 5 melee attack, plus 10% speed, and plus 10% charge bonus, so AT becomes 88. So in effect, that's melee attack 39, plus 25 against infantry if fighting infantry, so melee attack 64, inflicting weapon strength 70, plus 25, for weapon strength 95 against infantry, heavily tilted toward armor piercing. With charge bonus 88, look mom, no calculator. That's 72 from the last digit, plus 80 from the first, so melee attack 152 for the first hit of the charge. Inflicting weapon strength 95 plus 88, so 93 plus 90, that's weapon strength 183, split between a max of 4 very unfortunate footmen, while collision damage is in effect, with the charge bonus decaying after the first set of infantry get obliterated. You can get this charging in the side and the back too, but in the front is fine, unless you're fighting anti-large infantry. Sold yet? To review quickly, in the redline skills, Leader of the Raucous Host at 3 pips provides speed plus 12%, weapon strength plus 12%, and charge bonus plus 12 flat. Multiplicative boosts can just be tossed in as is. An additive boost means it's AT plus 12 for 92, then plus 10% from Primal Fury, so we're charge bonus 101. At rank 7, creatures of the herd would, if presence, grant speed plus 10% again, charge bonus plus 12 flat again, and missile resistance 15% to stop peasant bowmen from ruining all the fun you're having raffle stomping humans. In the tech tree, rolling death adds plus 5 melee defense and plus 5 extra bonus versus infantry, which in the context of the higher weapon strength makes these even better in pitched combat where normally you do not want chariots to be. And it's not ideal, but settlement battles exist. That's all from the tech tree per se, but certain lores and heroes help them out a little bit too. Since I've already been saying it along the way, we already know how to use the Razorgor Chariots in battle. Now you're just rewarded with more DPS straight into your spokes. Just get the chariots to the target through whatever primal scheme works in your head. Once in contact with the enemy, they'll do the rest. In spite of completely not being designed to spar with cavalry, Razorgor Chariots do it better than most, so especially if you're fighting armored cavalry not good at armor piercing, and not great at prolonged combat, no, go in and mess them up. You're better at it than they are. And if it's a feral carnosaur instead, it was fun while it lasted, right? Armor-piercing anti-large chariot hunters are your true enemies out there, so just be aware of them. Take care, and have even more fun raffle stomping the weak humans. Does it get old? Not really.